ever chosen a word for the year? It's pretty common practice in personal and spiritual growth realms. And typically I pick a word. Often in certified high performance coaching style, I pick 3 words. But anyway, it's the new year. And so I wanted to talk to you about this idea of choosing a word for the year. Because what it does is if you pick a word to focus on for the year, what you're doing is you are intentionally setting out to create that quality for the year. So if it's commitment, you might be setting out to be more committed. And so you're intentionally deciding that this will be the year of commitment or of self-integrity or of love or of health, right? So this year, I've decided to choose the word play. And I'm saying this publicly. And, kids naturally play. Adults, not always. And for me, I know that I have to relearn how to play because, my mom used to always say that I was a serious kid and sad kid. And it's, probably I could attribute that to the fact that my father died when I was 7, which had a huge impact on my life. But I grew up to be a kind of serious adult too, which is not to say that when I was younger I didn't play. Of course I played. We had a little boathouse and I would go down and I would play dolls in the boathouse. And of course I played Barbies and I played imaginary games with my friends and I played board games and I rode my bike and I rode horses and played with my horses. I had little horse figurines or whatever, plastic, and some were covered in fuzz, and I would make blankets and saddles and bridles and all kinds of things for them. So I did play when I was young, but I would say that I've always been a sort of serious person, which does not mean that I can't joke, that I can't kid around, that I can't play. But it's not my modus operandi, it's not my normal way of being. And so I have to work at it consciously, intentionally. And so that is my word for this year. But the reason it's my word for this year goes beyond the fact that play, having fun, has a huge amount of benefits, personally and professionally and spiritually. Rabbi Nachman of Breslov used to say that, being silly made you closer to God. It's good for our health. It's good for our relationships. It's good for our business even, because when you play, you raise your vibratory level, and that makes it easier to manifest things. So anyway, I had a reading with a spiritual guide, actually someone who channels, a friend of mine. And she said, Nina, I had all these questions. How do I improve, become more successful in my marriage and my relationships, with my health, with my writing? And what I was told was, Nina, you need to play. Play first in your normal life, because that'll be easier than playing in your business, but play in both. Make everything play. And she also told me to always be thinking about what if this good thing would happen, not what if negative, right? Not what if I do this and something bad happens. No, what if I did this thing and it was fun and I just saw what came out of that, right? And I hired a coach recently, actually somebody who does clearing work, and he told me the same thing, what if, play what if. So I call it the what if game. Anyway, so this is my focus for this year, play. Play, have fun. Find a way to make everything play, because for me, things have gotten so serious over the last, 5-10 years. Even my writing has become not play. It used to be that I would, get a creative idea, be creatively inspired, and then just follow that, and that felt fun and play-like, right? Playful. And over the last years, it's been work. The same with clients, it feels like work a lot of the time. Instead of really, coming at the coaching from a playful place too, because laughter is healing, and I can still challenge people while making jokes, right? Sometimes that's even better. So there's some things that I've learned. So if anybody else out there who's watching this video has been struggling to figure out how as an adult to play, then this video is for you. I'm just going to share some of the things I've learned very quickly, and hope that provides you with a jumping off place to figure out how you can play more. So the first thing is about mindset. So I think that when we feel like something is work, or we should do it, or we have to do it, then it never feels playful, right? So we have to approach whatever we're doing like play. I just walked by my husband. He's in the kitchen. Well, he just turned off the music, but he's in there preparing some food for New Year's Eve. And rather than making it drudgery, he's got the music on loud and he's dancing around and he's having fun, right? He's playing. And I think that's the attitude we have to have with almost everything we do, that it's not that it's work or should or must, that it's I get to do this, right? I get to do this and it can be fun. I can decide to make it fun in whatever way, shape or form is possible. And so that's how I'm looking at my work, my coaching, like I said, and my writing, that, I'm going to follow inspiration and I'm going to come into my office and I'm going to play at my writing. I'm not going to make it so serious, right? And I'm going to do it for me just because I want to, not because there's a literary agent who's going to look at it, or a publisher, or a reader, or whatever, right? And I'm going to be a little more fun and playful with my clients too. So first is mindset. You have to change your mindset to everything can be play, right? The other thing is to change your idea of what play is. To me, play is something that's fun, right? We're doing something and it's fun and we can be lighthearted about it, right? And so what can you do that with besides shifting your mindset that, you get to do something or whatever, or that it can be fun? You can also, look at what you used to be passionate about and interested in as a child or even as an adult, and say, I'm going to add some of that into my life, the things I'm passionate about and that are interesting and exciting to me, because you know what? That's play also. So for me, I'm going to go visit the wild horses here in Placitas more often. I'm going to go for a bike ride, not because it's exercise, but because it's fun, right? I'm going to do more reading because I love to read. And for me, that's fun. The same with personal and spiritual growth. To me, it's fun. So I'm going to do more of that. I might even pull out an adult coloring book or buy some puzzles for my husband and I to do together. So expand your idea of what play is, right? So consider you're playing in a play box, in a playpen, and what toys are in there? There could be lots of toys in your playpen. What else? I also am playing the what if game, right? And I had wanted, for instance, to be more trusting about my intuition. So if I get an intuitive hit. So today I'm walking in the parking lot of our little grocery store here, and there's an art gallery, an art co-op. I've never been in there. It's been almost a year since I've lived here. And my intuition just said, go in. And I was like, I don't have time for that. Just go in. It'll be fun. So I did, and it was play to look at all the stuff. It was fun and playful, and I even bought something. So, it's that idea of, what if I did that? What if I just did that? What would happen? What if I keep hearing take a nap and I do that? What good might come out of that? Like, what might happen while I'm sleeping? What if, so my intuition keeps saying, give up this one part of my business. What if I did that? And it wasn't a bad outcome, it was a good outcome. So this is what if positive. Stay away from all the negative potential outcomes and focus only on the positive potential outcomes. And I'm also playing with energy because, as I said, when you're playful, your energy is higher, right? And when your energy is higher, you can manifest more things or create more things. You feel better, you're healthier, right? Everything is better. You attract all kinds of good things to you when your energy is high. So that, I've gamified that, So I'm playing this game of how can I raise my energy by being playful? Like, what can I do right now that's playful? Can I play with my dog? Like this morning, I wanted to get some work done. The dog's climbing in my lap and pawing at me. And in the end, I played with her there in the chair for like 10 minutes. And I laughed and it was fun. Way better than just saying, I gotta work, get out of my way, right? So I'm playing with this idea of how can I raise my energy and what outcome am I getting from raising my energy? So like, what's happening because I'm raising my energy? What am I bringing into my world? So this is a learning experience for me. It sounds silly, but silly's good. Silly is play. Silly is lighthearted. So I'm finding more ways to laugh, more ways to play. You might like to go motorcycle riding, you might like to dance, you might like to paint, you might like to do any number of things that for you are play. So do those in the new year, right? Let me know down below whether you play, how you play, what feels playful to you, okay? Leave me a comment, and I hope that you will choose a word for the year, and maybe you'll want to play too. But even if that's not your word, reap all the benefits of being more playful in the new year. That's what I'm aiming to do. I'm Nina Amir, the Inspiration to Creation Coach. I am an intuitive transformational coach. I help people step into being the person they need to be and want to be in order to get where they want to go. So whatever it is you want to create, you need to be the person who can create that. I help you step into that, being that person, that identity, so you can do the things to create what you want, right? And I'm a certified high performance coach, so I bring together personal and spiritual growth and my own intuitive abilities, and just feel so passionate about helping others along the same path I'm on, which is to realize my potential, to tap into my own spiritual guidance system, and to live a life that really feeds my soul. And play does that. I know it. So I'm hoping to make my soul nice and fat and happy over the next 12 months by doing more play. So if any of that interests you, click on the link above. You can join my Inspired Creator community, where I offer transformational coaching, and I also have the certified high performance coaching. And it's a place where people gather to step into being the kind of person who can feed their soul on a regular basis. So if that's of interest to you, click above. Have a happy new year, and until I talk to you next year, because I'm recording this before the new year. So anyway, I hope to talk to you in the new year, and until then, go out there and achieve more inspired results.